Girls, where am I putting you? Shut up. Okay, girls, we like actually have things to discuss right now. Number one. What? Number two. Okay, so, it's like I don't know where to start. How do y'all feel about a man showing emotion? Like, let's just say that. Like, just like a man, an emotional man. Me personally, I know I have work to do because I get a little icked by it when the emotion is communicated immaturely to me. And I put it in quotes because it feels immature because of either the tone in which it was expressed, how it was expressed, like, you know, were we over the phone? Was it in passing? Did you text it? And also another thing that I think is the thing that my friend just called out is like how early in the game a man expresses his emotions. So like, okay, I'm newly talking to somebody, right? Just not even like, I wouldn't say we're talking. We're literally like, we're talking, we're texting, but we're not talking like gearing up to be in a relationship. We just exchanged numbers. And he was having a stressful day and he expressed that. And I was telling my friend, it kind of icked me. Like, it was kind of ick to me. And I couldn't really express why. And I knew immediately that that was a my thing situation. Like, it wasn't, he didn't do anything wrong. It was something I need to work on. But my friend was like, no, like, I get where you're coming from. It's too early for him to be doing that. Or she just said, I don't like when men talk to me about their stressful days too early. And I was like, you know what? That kind of makes sense because it's like, I don't know how to soothe you this early on in the game. I'm still getting to know you. I don't know what it takes to make you feel better. And the frustration that I think comes is when you try to be supportive and it's not received. And now it's like, okay, well, you know what I mean? It's that thing of just like, so what you want me to do about it? And because it's so early on, it's just like, I don't want to say you don't care, but it's like, I'm not in it enough to like put myself in there and like really try to make things better. I don't know how to express it without sounding like a bitch, but I'm watching this show on Showtime called Couples Therapy. It is amazing. I am changed by it. I am enamored by this show. I'm watching it every day and twice on Sundays. Who knows where that's from? Okay. Every day and twice on Sundays. Anyway, so yeah, it's like I'm obsessed with this show, and I'm obsessed with all shows that are like therapy driven. Like, I love Iyanla Vanzant's show. Now her approach is a little different. It's a little, you know what I mean? She gonna spar with you. Her approach is a little different, but I appreciate it. And I love her show. It feels like therapy to me, and that's exactly what this show, Couples Therapy, feels like. It's so good. Anyway, there is a couple on there. It's a black man and a Puerto Rican woman, and she said something that it clicked something to me. And basically they were having a conversation about a man being aggressive and like, you know, wanting a man to be aggressive, but also wanting him to know when to not be aggressive and to just do what we say. And the therapist asked the man, how does it feel to be asked to be aggressive so long as it's within her like guidelines or whatever? I have already tried to go and find the clip so I can say it word for word, but I cannot find it, and it's so irritating to me. I don't think y'all understand how irritating it is that I can't find it. Kennedy, why is that hat on backwards? Mind your business, baby. Just mind your business. I just had it on like that, and I might wear it like that. That's the thing about me. Like, I might do this. Like, I haven't decided yet. So you worry about the wrong thing. We talk about television. Yeah, so she asked him that, and I had to pause the TV like, yo, because I can see that I do that at times, or I've done that at times. I wouldn't say that I do that. I really haven't had the opportunity to do that recently. Like, we haven't made it there. But in the past, like in my last relationship, I do feel like there were moments where I set my partner up for failure because I would challenge him, and and want him to be in the fight with me and want him to show, you know, show that he cares in a masculine way and like do all that, but then be like, you doing too much. You need to stop. But it's like, but you've asked him to do this. So you kind of just setting them up for failure. It was really, really just like an aha moment, because bitch, I said, oh wow. Oh wow. It was an oh wow moment. So I'm learning so much from this show, man. So the show actually, it shows like 5 or 6 every season. There's apparently there are different couples every season. I'm only on the first season, and there's like 5 couples. Is it 5 couples? No, 4 couples. And man, it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. I really, really am. I'm learning so much about myself, and it's really causing me to reflect on how I've been in other relationships, and really just like making me ask myself the really important questions of just like, how do I want to move in my next relationship, you know? Like, what's gonna be important to me? How am I going to communicate that? Will my traumas show up in my relationship? Will I allow them to, now that I've recognized them? And here's the thing, arguments will happen, it's natural. I think it's like how you navigate them that shows whether or not you've done your work, and you know, how you create solutions. If creating solutions are even important to you, I think it's a telltale sign. But man, I know I got work to do. I know I do. I don't want to be triggered by stuff that's not my stuff. Well, it is my stuff. And you know what it is? Ooh, we having a moment. What it is I did not grow up around emotional men. My father was not in my life. So immediately the emotions are taken out of it. He was in my life in his own way. Like, he would write me. My dad was incarcerated for, you know, portions of my life and has his own battles. So he communicated in the way that he could. But just immediately, like emotionally, I was not able to have an emotional, it was like that was taken away from me, essentially. That emotional relationship, the emotional connection, or being able to visibly see him be emotional. I did not have a lot of instances like that. And when I did, it was anger, or just like happy to see us, but not a lot of like the day-to-day emotions of a man. And then my stepfather, God bless him, he is not an emotional man at all. He's just one of those men who you're not gonna see a lot of emotion out of him at all. And so those are my examples of men and their emotions. Now, my brother, one of them, he is emotional. He's sensitive. So I think when men show a sensitivity, I immediately get annoyed by it, because it feels like little brother shit. It feels like, stop. Like, I want to just like kick them. This is real. This is real. I think also, you know, I gotta put in the woman part of this. Like, I don't have women in my family who I have witnessed soothe a man. Like, I don't know how to do that. My mother was very, figure it out. Get yourself together. Come holla at me when you get yourself together. That's it. There wasn't a lot of patience, softness, or empathy when it came to someone having an emotional response to something. Her reaction was, get yourself together and holla at me when you get yourself together. So I have a tendency to want to push people out when they're dealing with something. Like, I'm gonna let you have your moment, but I don't have to be here for it. It's like, have your moment, but have it over there and talk to me once you get yourself together. I don't allow the space for a lot of emotional expression, no matter what the emotion is. Well, love, yes. Happiness, yes. But when it comes to like anything that deals with anger, I'm like, conflict. And the thing is that I can go toe to toe, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to be out of it. I want to say my piece and I want to go. I don't want to hear what you have to say. It's almost like I get in this space of like being worried about what could happen when someone gets too angry. Me not having control over what happens next. Not knowing where it could land. Not knowing how to receive that makes me be like, like it is immediately bad when someone's expressing their emotions and the emotion happens to be anger. It feels wrong. I'm having a therapeutic moment right now. I just am. Let me get my sneakers, hold on. Oh my gosh. But this is why I love the show, because I think even just now, just like talking me off, I feel like I just had a breakthrough. Like seriously. Okay, so this is my OOTD. OOTD. This is my outfit of the day. I put these pants in my Amazon storefront too, because I got these off Amazon. This shirt is from Zara, and y'all know the shoes. But what am I going? Oh, I am going to the DeKalb Farmers Market. I don't really even need nothing, but me and my friend had already planned to go, and I guess she needs stuff, so it's like, I'ma just ride. But I can't think of anything that I need off top. I really can't. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today, and I will see you girls when I get back. Okay girls, we are back from the market, and I'm actually so excited because I found flowers that I love for our Ikebana setup. So we have some tulips here, these purple tulips. Oh, I forgot what these are called and I really wanted to remember. Okay, but we have these. And look at these beautiful sunflowers. Like, these are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think they're gonna look really good with this purple. And I'm gonna put these like in the surrounding part. And I think, oh yeah, and also my little yellow pop of color. And my tulips are already, oh God. Okay, I just opened all of those tulips up by dropping that. But these from yesterday, they have, was it yesterday? Or maybe the day before? They smell delicious. These are the peony tulips. They smell so good. Okay, so I was thinking about putting those in the Ikebana theme too, but I might just make these my center flower in this vase, the one I always have in the center here. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about what we got from the thing. I did get some bread. I got a half loaf of organic sprouted spelt bread, which is like, if you're gonna eat bread, then you should get a spelt. Isn't that what it's called? Spelted bread. I got some dried cranberries. I have this powder, this Indian masala pani puri powder, which I just got as another seasoning something. Ooh, it smells so good. It smells so good. I'm gonna use this for like meats, if I cook any meats, and also just for like just whatever. I got some sweet paprika, which I didn't open this one up and smell it. Okay, we got some sweet paprika. Sweet paprika. I got my goat cheese. If you're an OG watcher of mine, then you know that I used to buy this goat cheese brand in New York, but I used to get the one, I think it just had like green onions on top of it. This is the wild blueberry lemon and thyme goat cheese, and I'm really excited for that. I got some green onions and purple cauliflower. I got a plantain, even though I've let these two plantain up here rot and die. Like, I'm no good. I'm no good and I know that. I gotta throw that out. I got some avocado. I haven't had avocado in a minute. So I got avocado. And I also got star fruit. I don't know how to eat it. I don't know how it works, but it was 50 cents and I just wanted to try it. So I got one. I got some saffron rice. What it looks like. And my favorite, this Punjabi black lentil situation. It is delicious. I got this last time and it's really, really good and flavorful. So that's it for my market finds. Now, I think we should put together the Ikebana. Where did I put the, okay, I'm so excited. All right, I wanna like set up my camera and like get camera footage too, so. Oh God. This is what I've got. I like to use everything I have. Like I have more tulips, I have more of those yellow things, but if I put anything else in here, it's just gonna tip over. So we're gonna leave it like this. I'm happy with it. It's very cute and different and weird. And yeah, I love it. Boink. Cool. Okay. Oh shoot. Hold up. I'm gonna take a walk. I kind of want to get a new plant. So I'm gonna stop at my local plant store and see if I see one. Now, I was on TikTok and I was asking the girls, like, you know, girls who actually watch my vlog, like, what do you want to see that you haven't seen on my vlogs? And the majority of them was like, I like exactly what you're doing. Just do what you do. Which I'm listening to that, first of all. Like, thank you. I hear that, okay? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But also, people was like, you know, sometimes showing us a little bit of outside the house would be nice. And I totally get that. Like, I get it. Just for the switching it up of it all. But y'all, it's just really, really dangerous these days. I really have to consider my safety first. And while I would love to assume it's nothing but the girls watching this and, you know, sane girls watching this, that's just not the case. There's some people who are not all the way there. And how I know that for sure is they DM me. There's some people that DM me some wild ass shit, men and women. So it's just like, I gotta be smart about this. And it's not smart for me to be posting where I go. And hopefully y'all can respect that. I'm going out and yes, I'm keeping this hat backwards. I just like the look today. It's just cute to me. Well, it was cuter when my hair was in twists. Now it's giving. Now basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way I dribble up and down the court. So do it like that. Okay, peace. See you in a bit, bye. Let me tell y'all something. When I'm talking to a new dude, I give him about 2 hours to, oh yeah, my door broke. It broke and I ain't calling maintenance because I don't want them in here. So, but I do have to call them for my toilet because it's running. Like it makes that shh. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes this sound that normally you hear only right after you flush. It'll just happen randomly throughout the day. And I noticed my water bill was higher. And I told my friend about it. She was like, yeah, your water bill is going to go up because it's running water. I said, oh, hell to the no. So I do have to call them for that because I don't want my toilet to do something stupid like not flush no more. Because one thing about me, I'm using the bathroom. I'm a regular girl and I'm proud about that. Ain't nothing you gonna say that's gonna make me feel some type of way about using the bathroom. I use it and I can't afford for it to not flush. I'm just telling you that. I'm just telling you that. Girl, I went outside for a little light walk. Realized there was a whole lot of heavy niggas out there. So, time for me to put on my gear and get outside. Yeah, I'm one of the ones. Yeah, I'm definitely the one. Okay, but what I was saying was, I give a man about 2 hours to respond to my text. After 2 hours, you're dead to me. I literally don't give a fuck anymore. Like, whatever I said to you, whatever I asked you, bitch, I'm done. Like, I ain't got no more in me. That's all I had and you just ruined it. That's all I had and you just ruined it. So yeah, you're done. Like, don't even, oh, I think I might get spicy with it and put on some ankle weights. Don't look at me. Stop trying to see my boobies. Stop trying to see my boobies. I have been active, but it's nothing like having weights and being able to like use weights. So I do want to get back into that. Probably not this week because my hair is blown out, but next week. Also, shit, I might be, as soon as I go outside, because it's hot as shit this week. Like, it's in the 80s. So I might be about to sweat my hair out right now, low key. But yeah, this boy want to take his sweet time to respond. I don't think he realized, like, baby, I'm like, I don't, ow, why my wrist hurt when I do that? That's God telling me to stop. Okay, fine, just fine. Heard you, Papa. Hold on, girls. Oh shoot, my camera's about to die. Okay, what we got to do, and I'm just telling you what we got. You see what I'm saying? That's what it does. We are going to just shave off this hair. Or are we saying fuck it? Like, so we can get a clean shave tomorrow. I think I'm gonna say fuck it. Yeah, this boy still ain't responding to my text. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit really pisses me off. It really, really does. Like, you can't tell somebody you wanna pursue them and then not pursue them. Like, if you're pursuing me, you're hitting me up. You're hitting me up. You checking in. You seeing how my day was. You're being responsive to my text. Like, I'm not clocking niggas, but it's just like, I know you're not doing nothing. So you really irritating me right now, actually. It's just irritating. That's it. This pad looks like a nipple. I don't like that. All right. Wait. Let's put on these ankle weights. Let's just see. Let's see how we feel. If I hate them while we're out, I'll never do it again. But I won't know till I try. So we're gonna do them so we can have a little weight with our walk. I'm gonna take a water with me too, because it is hot out there. Here you go. And it better be good. It just wasn't good enough. Like, here's the thing. Do these niggas expect us to pursue them? Like, you think I'm about, and it be the ones that think they got a little something going on. I think I'm not gonna say they think they a catch, cause sure, you might be a catch, but does that mean you are relinquished of all gentlemanly, you know, things? Like, now you think you're not supposed to be a gentleman and hit me up and court me because you a motherfucking catch? Bitch, catch these. Ow. Cause what you wanna do is catch this. Ooh, these weighted for real. Ooh, my stomach hurt a little bit. Ooh, you know why? Cause I haven't eaten all day. All I've had is a lemon poppy muffin and a fucking ice cream. So actually, I'm crazy right now. That's what I actually am. I did not eat, but I know what I'm gonna eat when I get back. Okay, that's good for me, bitch. We'll see how that goes. I'll see you when I get back. I'll see you when I get back. I'll see you when I get back. I'll see you when I'll see you. I'm so excited. Okay, I know that these are shoes. I just don't know what shoes. My super talented, multifaceted friend sent me some shoes. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. You see the name. You see the name. These are so cute. I should have got a half size smaller. I already know I should have got a half size smaller. Dang, these are so cute. How cute are these? Cute ass Air Max. Stop it. Hold on, let me read the card and stuff while I'm doing all of this. Yes, kids of immigrants, black market fleas, support your friends. Ooh, shout out to the friends. For Air Max Day 2023, we teamed up with Nike to gift our community with an exclusive Air Max 1. Stop it. Only 1,986 pairs made to celebrate the year 1986, the year the Air Max was born. Black Market Flea defines everything we feel community represents, especially you, the vendors. Pop, I'm a vendor? Okay. You were the first to receive the new Air Max 186 before the launch. In gratitude for what y'all do individually and collectively. Thank you, Black Market Flea, for creating a space for all of us to thrive. Big love. This is real cute. This is real cute. Wow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. These are so cute and I'm so grateful. Oh, gee. Okay, I have to take a picture of them and then send my thank yous. I got food waiting for me to eat. I gotta hurry. All right, girls. Time to clock in. I kinda want one of these avocados. I'll take it with me. That's what I'll do. I'm going to my girlfriend's house, but before I do that, I wanna make some tuna. I made the best tuna ever the other night and I wanna recreate that. Reel me out the plastic, bitch, I'm acting brand new. All right, we're gonna take this tuna. This is tuna from Whole Foods. This is the tuna that I'm using. I don't know if this makes a difference in, you know, how it turns out, but what I'm telling you is just get everything that I'm using because, yeah, just get everything that I'm using. All right, so I crack it open and I drain it. I think tuna is one of the first things I learned how to make. Like, it's one of the first things I cooked. That and like scrambled eggs and pancakes. I get as much of the liquid out as I possibly can. Now, I'm just gonna put all this in there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put a spoonful of relish, like a good amount. Literally a spoonful of relish, just one spoonful. And then a spoonful of mayo. This is the mayo that I'm using. And this relish is just like a generic relish, but it is sweet relish. I didn't know relish could be not sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up and make sure that it's the consistency I like. Cause like you might wanna add a little bit more relish or a little bit more mayo. For me, just a spoonful of each is enough. That's just me though. But I get if you need to add a little bit more of something so then it can be what you need. Ooh, my mouth is watering. Okay, now I'm gonna add pepper. Some black pepper. Oh shoot, I'm tripping, I'm big tripping. I was supposed to be boiling eggs while I'm doing all this talking. Shoot, I'm mad now. I was supposed to be boiling eggs. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, but you wanna have some eggs boiling while you're doing this, because I am putting in 2 boiled eggs. I'm taking some smoked paprika, putting that over. This is Spanish smoked paprika, but use whatever paprika you got. This is what it looks like. And I get it from TJ Maxx. It is tasty though. Then I'm gonna take some oregano leaves, a little dash of that, and a little dash of thyme. Okay. My final ingredient is minced garlic, but I'm not gonna put that on until those eggs are done because I like the garlic to be as crispy as possible. Now you can add some chopped onions to this or like some sweet peppers and like do all of that. But maybe I might chop up a pepper and put it in here. Or like chop up some green onions. Let me give it a taste and see how I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I think that paprika's doing something. The paprika adds a smokiness to it. That's why you might need to get this particular one. Like, you need to get a smoky paprika, because that paprika is adding a lot of flavor. It's adding a lot of flavor. Okay, these eggs need to boil fast. I'm mad. I'm mad at myself. Also, this tuna is just good ass tuna. Like, this is pure albacore tuna. That's what they say on the can. I feel like this is the real deal. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to boil. But that's basically how I make it. I'm gonna add 2 boiled eggs. I'm gonna put some minced garlic on top of it, which adds the perfect crunch. So good. I can't call it.
Trapped by the male perspective.
I agree. Let's include a copy of Scheherazade.
It's disharmony. We are trying to decide what to bury in the Hillman time capsule.
Okay, I'm trying to be more on purpose about showing y'all my little outfits I be wearing. So I am taking my twist out later. Like, I'm gonna look real cute later. So like, you'll see it when I come home, because I'm leaving my camera here, of course. But I'm wearing my new Air Maxes that I feel just so special to have. And just this little bodysuit that I found at Urban Outfitters randomly. I got this color and a blue one. But this is just something quick to put on. Honestly, I'm just going over to my homegirl's house, so I just wanted to wear something comfortable. And yeah, my little bucket hat. Pop, stop, clean, clean. Okay, see ya. Talking to my friend. Shoot, I hate when it does that. Whatever. I was talking to my friend about some boy stuff, and I've come to the realization that a lot of guys these days don't have confidence. They have zero confidence. And you'll hear men try to put that on women, like, well, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all make it so hard. Y'all got all these rules for how you gotta, none of these rules are new. And by rules, you mean standards? Because we gotta be real specific with our words. Like, there aren't rules, but there are women who have standards. And I think the thing that's jarring for a lot of men is that women are openly communicating what those standards are right in the beginning. As opposed to, I think there was a time where women were less communicative about what they need. And because marriage and children was at the forefront of someone's goals, someone being a woman, it was just like pressured upon us to get married and have kids. Our standards were not really a priority. You know what I mean? Not for the majority of us. And it definitely wasn't communicated in the way that it's communicated now. And we have so many ways to communicate our needs and wants. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you know, every social media platform. So it can feel like an overload. So, you know, I was talking to a guy and he was like, yo, you know, you can't get on the internet without hearing a woman say, don't try and talk to me. Don't talk to me when I have a mask on. Don't talk to me when I'm at the gym. Don't talk to me when I'm at the grocery store. And I was like, because y'all taking shit out of context. I've heard women say, don't call me sexy when I have a mask on and you can't even see me, because that's a joke. Because now you're just talking. I've heard women say, if you see me in the middle of a workout, don't try to talk to me while I'm working out. Also, it's really just about being honest about whether or not we were working out or at the park or at the mall or whatever. Would I talk to you? Would I give you the time of day? You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm speaking about confidence, and a man should feel confident enough to approach any woman, but I don't think every man is realistic about the women he chooses to try and talk to. Sometimes it's just like, all right now, you know good and well. You know what I mean? And it's not a looks thing. It's not always a looks thing either. I'm not summing that up by how someone looks, but also just like your situation. Like, I can see your situation. It's not, like, I've had men who look like they have been walking for 40 days and 40 nights trying to talk to me, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. And I also was trying to explain to him that, like, I don't know if I explained this to him or if I just had a side conversation with my homegirl. Just like, if a man is fine You can talk to me anywhere if you're fine. If you're fine, I don't care where I am. Talk to me. You know? Like there are no rules for you, baby. You can talk at any time. And that's just the way the cookie damn crumbles. I don't make the rules, baby. I just don't. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you are an attractive man, you can approach a woman at any time. If a woman finds you attractive, you can approach her at any time, period. But yeah, I just feel like men aren't as confident. They're thinking about rejection before it even happens. They're preparing for rejection, and preparation looks like, I'm just not gonna talk to her. Like, I can't tell you how many times men that have got my number, who I'm giving the time of day, who I'm flirting with, tell me, if I saw you, I would never try and talk to you. Okay, and why is that? Because they assume that they're going to get rejected, and it's so interesting to me. Like, sometimes I feel like when a man says that, it's kind of a red flag, because what you're telling me is, even in this moment, you know what I mean? There is a part of you that does not feel like you deserve me. And I don't want to get in the business of having to validate a man's position in my life, because what I feel like happens is, and in my experience, men will start to self-sabotage their relationship with me because they think that I'm gonna let them go. So instead, it's just like, instead of you letting me go, I'ma just fuck off, you know what I'm saying? Or do some fuck shit so I can see myself out. So it can happen on my terms, instead of me having to be rejected by you. And it's happened multiple times, especially recently. There has been like, yeah, it's happened multiple times where I'm just like, man, this is really, really interesting. I have a pimple patch on my forehead. I wonder if y'all can see it, because it's the invisible kind. But the thing I don't like about these is when you peel them up, you see how you can see that little white bit? When you peel them up, that part don't be invisible. Like when you peel it off the paper to put on your head, it's always a piece that you can see. It's just like, bitch, well now it ain't invisible. Now it's not. I'm about to go outside and get my workout on, get a little walk in. I think I'm gonna put those ankle weights on again because I liked how that felt. I feel like that did something. Man, I get really bummed out about the whole guy thing, because I know that I would prefer to not be alone, like romantically. I would prefer that, so when I'm met with these blockages, it just makes me frustrated and disappointed, because there's not much more that I can do. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing more that I can do for a man at this point. I am showing up as myself. I'm being honest and open and joyful and non-judgmental. I'm open-minded about the whole thing, and I still feel like I'm being met with contention. Is that the word? Let's look it up. Yeah. It's just like I'm still being met with like somebody who's like squaring up with me, and it's just like I'm not, I don't know. And another part of it really sucks is because I know that I'm trying. Like I know that I am really trying to like make men feel comfortable, give them chances, give them room to like evolve and discover who they want to be when they're dealing with me. Because there's also, if I can be honest, like I know that men create an added pressure because of who they think I am based off of what they see online. And like I heard a man told me the other day, I've never talked to a girl as poppin' as you. And I'm just like, you're literally talking about popping. And I asked, so I'm not assuming, I asked, but he was referring to popping as in like social media. And I'm just like, that don't really make a bitch popping. You know what I mean? Like that don't make me a popping ass person just because I have a lot of followers. And I don't want you to start questioning why I'm talking to you because I'm popping. Like I would love for comments like that to just be like the comment, but it's not. It means other things, and it shows itself in other ways, and like it's ugly. Also, like the kind of guys that talk to me at this point, It's either guys who I'm way out of their league, like I could just say that, I'm way out of their league, or guys who are in my industry. And I don't want a nigga that's in my industry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not interested in nobody, because the men who are in my industry, they don't live how I'm living, okay? I'm working on a 500-piece puzzle right now. Like, that's what I'm doing. And the men in my industry, they trying to find a spot where they can buy a $500 shot. Like, and I think balance is necessary, and it's cool to enjoy other things and to have other interests, but when our interests are so different to the point where our lifestyles are different, what are we doing? Like, I had to stop talking to a guy recently because our lifestyles were so different. And I more so with him, it was about health. Like, he did not value his health. That's not attractive to me. I'm not attracted to a penis that's not eating well. I'm not attracted to a penis that, and I have to say penis because it's the physical attraction part. Like, your body is showing that you're not taking care of it. I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, you shape like you ain't taking care of yourself. I'm sorry. You shape like that. And I'm not talking about overweight. I'm talking about a gut and the rest of your body is small. It's like, why? That's not cute. That's not cute. If you was thick all over, that'd be different. But you telling me you just got a gut, and the boys like to make it cute talking about get money gut. Baby, at the end of the day, I got money too. Let's talk about it. Because I got money too. And I don't have a get money gut. That is a lazy, my health is not my priority ass gut. That's what the fuck that is. That's a I only eat processed foods gut. I eat at 2 in the morning gut after I leave from the club and lounge. Like, it's a lifestyle gut is what it is. And y'all can stop. I'm not interested in that. It's not cute. It's a drinking gut. That's another thing. Y'all pulling up and y'all bloated. Everybody looking a little bloated. I'ma say it. Because guess what? The whole casual drinking bit, y'all keep playing with it. Y'all keep playing with it. I'm forecasting a lot of liver issues in the future because people are drinking like there's no tomorrow. And they're drinking so casually, it's an everyday thing. Y'all not even picking up on the fact that, oh, this thing that you do when you socialize with people is damaging your body. Drinking is not good for your body. And I'm not judging drinking. I get it. You want to have a glass of wine, you want to have a nice cocktail with your girls or your guys, whatever the situation is, please do it. But it is the overconsumption that I'm referring to. It is the need to lean on alcohol because this is just what you do when you go out, or you feel that pressure. Like, grow up. Can't nobody pressure me to do nothing I don't want to do at this stage in the game. So when I hear a grown man say, my boys be pressuring me to drink and you doing it, you're not for me. You ain't even got to that point in your life where you are able to say no to things that aren't reflective of who you say you are. How are you gonna be a man for me? How are you gonna lead me? These men wanna lead and they wanna be this, that, and the third, but you can't even lead your damn self. You can't lead yourself out the damn bar. It's just not realistic. And I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I really am. And like, the thing is, these guys go on dates with women who are not being honest about how they feel about some of this behavior, you know? And so then when they don't work out and the guy ends up dating me, he's like, well, what's the big damn deal? Because a woman's never told him that they found it unattractive, you know, that he doesn't take care of himself. Even though she may have thought it, they may have never vocalized it to him. That's why I really, girls, I want y'all to speak. I want y'all to be communicative about, you know, your needs and wants and all that stuff, because these men, they like to play dumb. You guys to literally spell it out. You have to literally spell it out. And do it for the greater good of women, please. Because when you pass up on the man that you with because y'all just wasn't a match or whatever, like, tell him about himself so then when he goes to the next woman, it ain't no damn surprise. Please, help us. I'm gonna help you, girl. Because every man I done left, he know why. Okay? It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They know. They know. But I will say the last two guys I was like actually talking to, we didn't even have a closure conversation. It was just understood, like, you know I don't like you. Like our last hangout or our last conversation, I either got you together because you tried it, or you did something and you know you did something and it was ugly enough for me to like have to say nothing, and you knew to never contact me again. Cause that's definitely what happened with the last guy I was talking to. It was just like, the last time I hung out with him, I was so turned off, and I'm pretty sure I was showing it just in my like lack of flirtation. You know, a woman, when you like somebody, you could tell. You could tell, it's in our body language and stuff. And it was very obvious that what this guy was doing was like turning me off, and I was not interested. And he felt that, especially by the end of the date. And I just never heard from him again. And I like it that way. Like, yes, please go. Like, you know I don't like you. We don't have to have a whole talk about it. Just go at this point. Like, just go. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of serum on my hair today. Because now it's been a few days without anything on my hair. So when my hair is blown out, and this is a tip for you, you don't want to put stuff on your hair, like products on your hair, where the first ingredient is water, because your hair is going to revert back. You know what I'm saying? It's essentially like you putting water on your hair. So when my hair is blown out, I use serums on my hair to moisturize it. So this intense hydrating oil from Pantene is one of my go-tos. And I use this when my hair is also curly. Y'all know this, hold on. Yeah, so you know what? I think this is why it's important when you're dating to keep up with your personal things, like to do the things you were already doing. Like there was a time where when I was dating, my schedule became their schedule. I was dropping my stuff to see boys, very much boy crazy. I was just talking to my friend about this yesterday. A boy crazy girl, just like I was not keeping up with my personal stuff, so then I can either hang out with the boy who I liked, make time for the boy I liked, whatever it was. I was putting my personal things to the side, whether that be working out, hanging out with someone who I was supposed to hang out with, whatever it is. It's just like I was making the man my priority. And as you get older, you realize that's not a smart move, because these men are not worth, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, but these men are not worth sabotaging your personal goals and your schedule and your shit for. You should absolutely show up as you would if this man did not exist in your life. So like today, I'm doing my Pilates, I'm doing my walk. It ain't nothing that a man can say to me that's gonna make me not do that. And like, yeah, like keep up with your stuff, so then if things don't work out, it's not like a loss in your life. You don't feel that thing of like that gaping hole of like, what am I gonna do without this person who I've been hanging with all this time and who I spent so much time with? And you know, yeah, well, it's gonna feel like you are mourning someone when you've made your whole life about them, when everything you do on a daily basis has been about this person. You commit so much time to this individual. Girl, don't do it. Listen to your big sis. Do not do it. Create a schedule for yourself and make time for that boy if you want to. So I did see clips of Beyonce's show. She had her first show in Stockholm. I have a lot to say. I really, really do. But what I'm going to do, because you can't underestimate this woman. You can't sum her up by like at the first anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a few more shows, and then I'll share my opinion. But for right now, I'm so happy that the shows have started, and I think it'll be very interesting to see how it evolves, and I'm looking forward to seeing her. So we'll talk about that when we talk about it. I ain't talking about it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do my walk. Actually, I'm gonna make myself a little brekkie. I'm gonna just eat a banana and a yogurt, and then I'm gonna go on my walk. So I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Enough with all that playtime. It's time for mama to eat. I'm hungry. All right, so actually opening up the fridge just made me realize I have more options. So I have this saffron rice that I got that I could eat with this shrimp that I thawed out. But I was thinking, this is just what I was thinking. Actually, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna get some more shrimp tomorrow and make a meal with that. Or like salmon, something. because I got that purple cauliflower and I got them lentils. So actually what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you just how quickly you can make this pasta dish. It's a quick meal. All right, we got our saucepan filled with water, which if you can find these pans at TJ Maxx, get them. It's the Circulon brand. Obsessed with these pots. They are non-stick, and the thing is that I burnt stuff in both these pans and they still look like in tip-top shape. I know people be like, but it's not good for you, the non-stick gets on you, this, that, and girl. Is anything good for us at this point? No. So just do what you can do with what the hell we got. All right. And these are my absolute favorite pans right here from Tefal. If you see one of these with the T on it, get it. They are the best non-stick pots. All right. Taking that shrimp, I'm peeling the cap back. I drain all of the water out. Take some coconut oil and put it in the pot. Oh, this is literally the end of it. I personally like cooking with coconut oil. Get it nice and hot. Put our shrimp on. The shrimp comes with its own sauce. That yellow little clump is its own sauce, so you don't really have to like season this anymore. But if you want to, do your thing. I'm waiting for this water over here to boil. So boom, that is my shrimp. Turn the pan down. Put that there. And turn that down all the way because I don't want the shrimp to overcook. I'm gonna cut up an onion. Putting the onion inside. This pan is so low that it's like you barely hear it sizzle. And that's because at this point, I'm really waiting for this pasta to boil. But it looks like we're at a place where we can add a little something. It's a lot of onions, but I like onions, so I don't mind that. The shrimp is still not fully cooked all the way, which is great, because we're buying time, so we're just letting it slowly cook. Saucepan's boiling. Damn, I should have showed you what time it was. It's been like 5 minutes, okay? Now I'm gonna put this in some boiling water. Salt that up a little bit. Okay. This takes about 5 to 7 minutes to like fully cook. So I'm gonna give that 5 to 7 minutes and then I'll turn this camera back on. This is sizzling, this is sizzling. We're gonna go ahead and turn the noodles off, and we could go ahead and turn the shrimp off as well because it's cooked. And we're just gonna move the pasta over here. It's okay if a little bit of the water get in there, especially if you feel like you overcook the shrimp and sauce. If you put a little bit of the pasta water in there, that'll loosen it back up. Okay, now, oops, this pasta broke. Whatever. Okay, now I'm just lightly folding the shrimp and sauce on top of the noodles. Get it mixed up real nice. This is when I like to add my own seasoning to it. I also think I might have overcooked the noodles just a bit. All right, so for seasoning, I'm gonna go black pepper, all up and through. Got to have the black pepper. Gonna get some butter. Put a little bit of butter on that thing. Good amount of butter. And just let that sit in there. And while that butter is melting, I'm gonna cut up some cherry tomatoes. You could have did this while the noodles were cooking, but I need to sit down, girl. Mama is tired. Let's rinse these off. Okay, I cut up some cherry tomatoes. The butter is melted. A little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of thyme, and a little bit of oregano. Do it a little light push around. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in my bowl. I'm gonna add my cherry tomatoes. I like a good amount, so I got a good amount in there. I also like a good amount of parsley. A little parsley. I buy the Italian parsley. I feel like I can taste it more than just like the regular bunch of parsley. And then last but not least, the lemon. Just gonna put this all over. And there you have it, a nice light pasta lunch in under 20 minutes. Delicious. This is our final product, under 20 minutes. Yum. Let's take a bite. Let's take a bite. You do know that's all. Let's take a bite. Now that's good. All right, go girl. Bye. Well, I have just had an interesting morning. I think I want to try this oregano leaf. Shake well before use. Take 30 to 40 drops of extract and a small amount of water 3 times a day between meals. Maybe I should eat first and then take it. Any of y'all take oregano leaf? I'm one of those people who I would like to be completely dependent on like herbs and natural holistic remedies. I believe in the doctor. I do believe in hospitals. I think there are certain things that are beyond our ability to like take care of. But I also think it's important for us to know how to naturally take care of ourselves and to also be connected to like natural herbs and such. I'm definitely not opposed to like a natural sitch. Let me change these flowers out. I never did. Go ahead and throw these out. So today I just plan on taking it easy, not doing too much today. Yesterday I should have got my big beautiful butt up and went to the store and got the salmon that I wanted to cook for today, but I didn't. So now here we are, and I don't have the salmon, and I really want that salmon. Now what I have to do today, and I'm talking about have to do today, is book the places I'm gonna be staying while I'm in London. Like the fact that I booked this ticket in December and now I'm 2 weeks away from my trip and I still don't have a place booked is insane to me. Like that's one thing I could really work on, and really like this was really just my anxiety, like my nervousness really showing itself. And I'm surprised because I've solo traveled before, but I don't know. I think it's about the amount of time I'm spending out there that's got me kind of shook. The realization that it's not gonna be a cheap situation either. Like London is not a cheap place to visit. So yeah, just a lot of like keeping it real with myself. Like damn girl, I really don't know what it is that's got me just stalling on everything, like literally everything. I haven't thought about outfits. I'm gonna see Beyonce while I'm out there. I haven't bought an outfit for it. It's like, I don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, and I'm thinking really hard, like, what is it? And the only thing that I can come up with is like, maybe I'm anxious about it, but that doesn't really feel like that's fully the thing. I don't know what it is. And I really sat with myself like, what is going on? It feels like a retrograde type energy of me just being completely not myself in the planning of this. That's another thing, like there's been no planning. I've planned nothing. I've thought of nothing. I've saved things that I've seen on the internet, but like personally I have not like been like, okay, this is what I want to do when I go out there. Nothing. And I have a lot of guilt around that because I'm like, all right, bitch, you booked this ticket and you know what I mean? What'd you do all this for? And then there's like this pressure also, which is lame, but it exists. Of just like, people know you're going. They're gonna expect for you to show them things and do things. But y'all, I ain't thought about shit, okay? When I say shit, I mean I ain't thought about a motherfucking thing. When I get out there, I'm gonna be doing exactly what you see now. You understand what I'm saying? Just living. And that's the way I like to travel anyway. I like to travel as a local. When I travel, I like to move like a local. I don't be doing super touristy ass shit, but I also want to make the most of this trip and see things. I've also been talking about going to Italy for so long, and I'm like, I gotta go to Italy while I'm in Europe. How do I not go to Italy? But I kind of had to remove, oh, I don't even know if I told y'all, but I shortened my trip. Like, my trip originally was for 2 months, and I shortened that bitch. I sure did. Because I had to be real, like, okay, you're not planning anything, and this is really creating some anxiety for you. Like, maybe you need to recalibrate, to sit back and, you know, give this another go when you are actually up for it. So I shortened my trip. I think just with the excitement of booking and deciding to go, I kind of bit off more than I can chew with the dates. And also, if we are being real, it wasn't the best financial decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not cheap. And if I was flying to a place where your money really stretches, that'd be different. But your money don't stretch in Europe because our dollar is less than theirs. You feel me? So already you spending more than what you would normally spend. So yeah, just like I started doing the math, I said, oh, wait a minute. Hold up now. I'm here to have a good time, but it's just, let's keep it all the way funky, you know what I'm saying? Keep it all the way funky, because I still gotta pay my rent here. And what I'm paying here is already getting on my nerves. So it's like, all right, it sounds cute, and it is. It's very cute. Like, I can't wait to go. But I am low-key pulling it, just a little bit. So it's just about being honest about where I'm at with it, what I'm willing to do, what I ain't willing to do. Okay, it's sparse, but it'll work. Made myself a little avocado toast, a little egg scramble, and the verdict is, we are going to try something new here. This is a star fruit. I don't even know how to eat this. I'm just gonna cut it and see what happens. That's the inside. Well, that just pissed me off. It's like kind of gives apple vibes. It has the same crunch of an apple, but it's not as bitter as an apple. It tastes like a whole bunch of nothing. I wonder if I could just, ooh. Yeah, you don't want to eat the skin. It's giving apple vibes though. There's not much fruit though. It's kind of hard to eat. That was a whole lot of nothing. But I like trying new things, so I'm not mad at that. So I predicted right. What I hate about the saffron rice is the golden raisins. Hate it. Like, I pick it out. I don't even really like the almonds in this. I wish it was just the rice. This pimple patch is not the look. But everybody needs to get out my face. Like, don't look at me, just walk. Okay, let me put on some gloves. Oh, so let me tell you how, like, my maintenance trying to be funny. So remember I told y'all I had this toilet thing going on, like the runner keeps running. And the only reason why I'm calling maintenance is because it's making my water bill go up. So y'all need to fix that. Otherwise, I would just ignore it. I don't care nothing about it. That's the links that I will go through to avoid having to have men in my house that I don't know. So I finally was like, let me put in this maintenance request. So I put it in yesterday. And I put in my notes, please do not come before 11 a.m. Now they're trying to be funny. They didn't come at all. And here we are, day 2. And it's past 11 a.m. and they still didn't get here. And it's like, I be seeing these guys, they don't be doing nothing. So I know y'all ain't too busy to come here. Y'all trying to be funny. And they trying to be funny because I put that note in there for them not to come before 11 a.m. and they feeling a type of way about it, because I've had to tell them multiple times when they've come here, they'll come here at 8 in the morning doing police knocks on my door, and I'm talking all low because they might be at my door. But yeah, they'll come 8 in the morning. Dun, 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 dun. Number one, don't police knock on my door. There's no reason for you to ever police knock on my door. Number two, why are y'all here at 8 a.m.? You know what I mean? Like, so I said, girl, y'all do not need to come here at no damn 8 a.m. Now they just gonna end up coming whenever they come, which is like, baby, it's fine with me. Do what y'all gotta do. I may not be here, and I have strict instructions. Do not come in here if I'm not here, period. I don't care what the issue is, unless I'm in here and I need help. Don't come in here, like physical help, like if I'm out for the count. But otherwise, ain't no reason for you to come to my house if I'm not here. I don't want nobody. I'm just one of them people, like, I don't want nobody in my house. And I'm working with the kind of dudes that, like, think that this is their house. Because before I moved in here, maybe they were working in here or they knew the people who lived here before. So I'm just another number to them. I don't give a damn. Because if we talking numbers, I'm paying that every month. So I need to be treated like, you know what I'm saying? This is my home for the time being. So people need to respect that. Because another thing, girl, they be feeling a type of way because it be 3 of them and they all try to come in. And it's like, which one of y'all want to come in here and do the thing? Unless it's a 3-man job, ain't no reason for 3 of y'all to be in here. Because what happens is, because I've watched it happen multiple times. Like, I've let it happen and now I'll come to this decision. But what'll happen is all 3 of them will come in here, and because it's only a 1-man job, the other 2 are just sitting there talking and looking around. Ain't gonna be no look-a-hooing. This is not a museum. Y'all stand outside. Whoever's coming in here to work on the thing, you come in here. That's it. Ain't gonna be no, cause for what? I don't gotta agree to do that. And they be looking at me so crazy when I say which one of y'all wanna come in here. They look at me crazy every single time. Like, what's the big deal? The big deal is you're not doing shit. You don't need to be in here, period. I don't know why people think that COVID ain't still a thing, that getting sick in general ain't a thing. I don't know where y'all been at. I don't know who y'all are. Yeah, if I don't want random people in my spot, they ain't gotta be. I don't want it. They ain't about to talk me into nothing. Just go. Okay, let me put these clothes on. Whew. Girls, I didn't want to have this combo with y'all, but single women across the globe, I do believe we're doomed. I have talked to bad bitches from the east and the west, north and the south. It's not looking good for us. It ain't. Something is happening. And the something is, and I actually saw a TikTok. I'll put it in the description box. But the TikTok had made the point that men haven't really changed. We've changed, women. And because of that change, men, and I'll give my thoughts on what I think the change is, because I don't think she really talks about what the change is in the TikTok. She just talks about the statistics of like singleness and men. And her stats, which I don't know where she got these stats from, but she was saying that 50% of men in 2019 stopped dating. They just stopped. They were no longer interested. They're not looking for a relationship. They might be on your phone, but they ain't interested in dating. 50% of men. She said that by 2040, 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 would be single and childless. Whew. That's a gut punch for some of us who are like really interested in being married and having children. That's a gut punch, because it's like, what the fuck? And if that's not gonna be your reality, claim it, girl. Claim it, sister. I'm right here with you. We can create our own destiny, you feel me? If you don't think that's gonna be your situation, stand on that. It doesn't have to be. But if you're out here in these dating streets and you hear that, it doesn't sound too off. That sounds about right. Now, here's where I think the change happened. Like she was saying, men haven't changed so much. They're still doing what they do, what they've always done. But women, we have bossed the fuck up. We are making so much money. And I bring up the money part because that changes the dynamics. It just does. It changes also the standards that women are looking for. Now, women, you know, they want a man who is making as much as them or more. And since we're making a lot of money, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, we're the men that are making a lot of money. But then also, women, we have really taken the reins on how we want to look and be perceived. And we're making changes. Now, I have a few thoughts about plastic surgery and Botox and filler and all of that, but just for the context of this conversation, women are low-key looking really good. Like, we're looking scrumptiddly-umptious because we have access to these things that can make us look better. And so, you know, with more money comes more access, comes more changes. So you've got women with money plus women that look fucking good. And I think that's a lot for men to like. It's a lot. And it absolutely has everything to do with the point that I was making the other day, which I don't know if I was talking to myself or if I was talking to my camera, but I was talking about how men are so scared of rejection these days that they're not even trying anymore. They're not even trying. Even the ones that are doing well, they're not even trying. They're scared of rejection. They don't want to be screenshot. They don't want to be talked about. They don't want to be embarrassed. So instead, they just don't say anything. Because the other side of that stat is women may be childless and single, but men are also going to be childless and single or end up dating girls that are a lot younger than them, which I'm seeing that trend too. Men who are in their 30s dating girls that are in their younger 20s. And that's not even a trend, that's the dawn of day. Men have always dated young girls. But I feel like as I get older, I'm in that space where now I'm seeing my peers date younger girls and it's just like, ew, what are you doing? Because we were that age before. So it's like, we know that there's some developmental, what's the word I'm looking for? There are some things that are missing because there are certain experiences that you just have not had in your early 20s. So it's like, what do you find attractive about that? Oh, I know, control. Yuck. That's my thing. It's just like, it's just yuck. I have a dude right now who I gave the time of day who is sabotaging the situation. And what I know, like I'm gonna be like that so right now and predict the future. What I know is he's doing what he's doing right now, and then when I call him out on it, he's gonna be like, why are you acting so, why are you, like, you're not even letting me talk, like doing stuff like that, just so he can say he had the Kennedy experience. Like, oh, this is what you be doing with dudes. Like, no. You set it up so then you can get checked. Like, it's like you're poking the bear. And it's just so cringe to me. Yeah, I'm a bit saddened by the dating game right now. As a romantic and as a lover girl and as someone who's like genuinely looking for partnership, it's scary, you know, the idea that you're doing that on your own and that no matter how hard you try, how many eyelashes you bat, how many things you let slide, how many things you'll look over and you'll say, I don't care about that, I'll just, you know, no matter how much effort you put into trying to be a non-judgmental, open person, you might still end up single. That's scary. It's scary and it's sad and it's frustrating, and I get why people just say fuck it and settle. Well, let me not say I get it, but I can understand. Same thing. I understand how people end up settling because they'll be in situations like this where it's like, well, I really don't have any options, so I'm gonna just take what's in front of me. Me, girl, please. I just can't do it. I seriously would rather just be single for the rest of my life than like settle for a person who doesn't fulfill those things that I'm looking to be fulfilled. I think I'm gonna go live real quick. Gonna handle my errands and then I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, I'm taking a little breather before I head back out. So I figure let's go through some Hinge profiles. I've already been in here cutting them up. You have a great smile. Maybe we can explore blank together while I'm here. No. Some of these people on here lying that they African American. I specifically have African American only. Now, how you end up in here? Get. No. Some people you can tell from that first pic. No. Don't even need to scroll down. Now you I'm gonna scroll for.
Ask me anything about really anything you got an opinion on. You feel me? We can have a little conversation. I can see how you think type shit. So yeah, blow my shit up with any opinion you got. We can go at it.
Oh. It's the blow my shit up, which made me think about blowing up the bathroom. And then this video he has, and he's like zooming into his lips, and it's making a poot sound. I'm turned off, baby. Sorry, stinker butt. No, cause you, ew. Sorry, but ew. Guys, I don't care. He shouldn't have put it on there like that. This is damn near the World Wide Web.
I have a text that says voice notes and pictures so you can get the full gist of the conversation or the story I'm trying to tell.
Okay. But I don't date nobody who calls himself a feminist. Like no men that refer to themselves as feminists. Cause it's just like, just stop. Just shut up. Cause y'all say any damn thing. Oh. He's a lot taller than I imagined. Oh. Yeah, but you a little too, I don't know. I can also tell a lot about a man by what picture he likes from me. It's just like, what do you like about it? Like I wanna ask those kinds of questions like, what do you like about that pic? I'm gonna accept you. You look like you got a story to tell. Hell nah. I ain't dating nobody with a lanyard. I don't know what it is about a lanyard, but no. Cause put your keys in your pocket. Why do you have a lanyard? He's got what I call a Tyler Perry mouth. Men that have too much of a Cupid's bow and a pout. Tyler Perry mouth. Tyler Perry. One of the boys.
So I've been getting a ton.
You know how we was talking about nicknames? I don't know if I was talking about that on here or where I was talking about it, but oh yeah, I was talking about it here. One of the boys that caught themselves trying to talk to me, who I like chatted with a few times, but I just couldn't take it no more. I call him Tyler Perry mouth. Yeah, he got Tyler Perry mouth, and I just can't deal with it. I just can't. I don't want to. I just don't want to. We got Tyler Perry mouth. We got stanky dreads. Sorry, baby, but them dreads stunk. They stunk. Like, if you're gonna have locks, you have to take care of them. You have to wash your hair. Just because you have locks on me, you don't wash your hair. You need to wash your hair. Beyonce, he wasn't washing them. And not only was he not washing his locks, he wasn't washing his clothes. Because he would stop by my house and it would smell like the deepest of dungiest thrift stores. Like you deep in the thrift store. You didn't really pull something out the bag. Like, that's what he smelled like. P.U. Goodbye and get out. So we got stanky dreads, stain pants, MLK, Tyler Perry mouth, Mr. Crazy Pants, Marathon Man. Well, Mr. Crazy Pants is Mr. Marathon Man. Mr. Beefaroni. A gang of niggas. Yeah. Sorry, I don't want you. Just get the hell out of here. I don't want you, I don't need you. Go, get. All right. It's so hot outside. I'm actually like tired. So this next time I go out, it's gonna be my last time going out. Oh, I need to get a card. Shoot. I don't think anybody's gonna get a card. They're gonna have to get a verbalized Happy Mother's Day. Cause I don't feel like walking back over there. I really don't. Y'all, I done turned on couples therapy, and she just said something that it hit me. Cause it goes back to what I was talking about earlier. But she was describing the way that this girl interacts with her man, and that she will make things happen, like upset her partner so then he leaves, because she understands that routine of saying something to make him mad and then he goes, as opposed to just living in peace. She knows chaos, she knows disturbance, she knows arguments, she knows anger. And so she participates in these actions that she knows will create a reaction, and then he leaves, and that feels right to her. And the word that the therapist used was a self-fulfilling prophecy, which is what I was trying to explain about how guys sabotage their interactions with me because they are so ready for rejection. They assume I'm gonna reject them at some point. They don't know when it's gonna happen. And because of that unsurety, they will push me away or create conflict so then they can defend themselves when I have to check them. And it, for them, becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy because that's what you're supposed to do with Kennedy. I've heard Kennedy tell all these stories about these dudes she's dated, and she, you know, there's always an issue. It's gonna be like that with me too. Even though they don't even know that. They just create the disturbance. So then it does happen. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I just don't know. And I definitely, this also made me think about how I used to act in one of my relationships where it was like, if there was something that was bothering me about my relationship at the time, peace, happiness, laughter felt like a reward. So I would withhold those things. Like there might be something that he did that was sweet, but I'm not going to show that I like this or that I appreciate this because it felt like a reward. It's deep. I don't know, it's deep. Also, look at all these flowers in my house. We got the dry flowers from my grandmother. We got flowers from my aunt and my cousin. Flowers for me, or orchid for my grandmother too. But man, oh man. I love this show. I legit can't get enough. I just love it so much. You don't have to be in a relationship to like watch this and understand this. Because the thing about it is, these dynamics don't just live in romantic relationships. This is also something that you might see in, you know, a friendship or in your family relationships. Like, this is just beneficial shit. And I love it. I did it. No, I did that. Okay, let me get dressed, bye. Okay, so I'm gonna do this bag for today, which kind of ties into like that black and brown I'm doing with the earrings. And the shoes are this snakeskin situation, which also just like, it just works, girl. It works for me, it works. It works for me, it works. Where's that from? Okay, yeah, this is my look. Tink, blink, tink, blink. Now, I just need to pack these bags, get these flowers in these bags, and the food that I'm bringing. Okay, girls. Again, I hope all my mothers are having a fabulous Mother's Day. Will I see you later on in this vlog? I don't know, so let's sign off. Thank y'all for watching the vlog, and I will see you next week.